Today is the first day of February 2021, and February in the world of health and wellness is often associated with heart health, right? Because Valentine's Day and lots of love in the air, right? And that's a lot to do in our heart center as well. So, that's a big hand right there. All right, so I thank you guys for hopping on, or if you're watching the replay, that's awesome. And also a little shout out to my lovely stepson, whose tomorrow is his birthday. I don't think that he'll be watching this, but February is also known in our household for that as well. So hi Linda, thanks for popping on. So I decided to do a little kind of topic for the first week of the month is Teresa's top 10 in, various different heart or health issues. So today I want to talk about heart health in particular. So top 10 around heart and how you can take care of your heart the best way. What are some tips around that, different lifestyle choices, because we're all about sustainable, healthy lifestyle choices that can create health in your body, like what you can do to take care of yourself in the best way possible. That is what we're about. So number one, getting right to it, is one of the best things you can do for heart health is to lose a little bit of belly fat. So belly fat in particular is visceral fat, which is fat that's kind of like not the one that you can pinch, but is actually like a different kind of fat that is surrounding your organs. So it's a little bit more dangerous in that sense that it's around our organs, and it can release chemicals and hormones that actually trigger inflammation in our body and therefore increase the risk of heart disease and cancer and things like that. We just want to lower inflammation in our body as much as possible. So losing some belly fat, and it's not like we can, in the world of weight loss, spot treatment and say, okay, I'm like to lose this belly fat now, I'm going to do a bunch of sit-ups. No, that's not how it works, right? We can increase the muscle strength by doing sit-ups, but we can't lose belly fat by doing that. We lose fat all over our body. So it's just a matter of weight loss, right? Impacts our, increases or decreases our risk of heart disease in particular. And there's a special measurement for women. 35 inches around our belly is actually like kind of the cutoff. If it's more than that, then it's more of a concern. And for men, it's 40 inches. So check it out. Hey, how's my belly doing, right? Measure 35, see if you're 35 or under, awesome. If you're more as a woman, or 40 and under as a man, and if you're more than that, then that'd be something to look into, like, okay, yeah, there would be a benefit to some weight loss here. And even just like 5 to 10% of losing, body fat or, body weight as a whole can increase your heart health and decrease your risk of heart disease. Okay, moving on. Number 2, eating healthy fats. Healthy fats, such as omega-3s in particular, EPA and DHA are 2 types of omega-3s that are often found, like if you've, seen different supplements and things like that, EPA and DHA is really great. DHA is a little bit more focused around brain health, and EPA is more around heart health as a whole. It's found in salmon, halibut, mackerel, different like smaller fish that have like really good fats in them. Also walnuts, flax seeds, things like that. They help to omega-3s help to curb inflammation in your body as a whole, and also specifically in your blood vessels. It also helps to decrease blood fats, such as triglycerides. And I kind of like to say it helps to make your blood more slippery. So it goes all over your body really well and doesn't get stuck. If it's sticky, it can get stuck more, build up more plaque. If it's slippery, it moves through your body really well. And the recommendation is to have 1 gram of omega-3s per day. You can get that in your food, and although that's often quite difficult, and sometimes the sources of omega-3 rich foods aren't always really great for us, sometimes have more pollutants than we desire, right? Some like fish we have to be careful of for that reason. So sometimes it's more like, maybe you don't want to do that all the time. So supplement on those days with more clean source of omega-3 fish oils. All right, number 3, having a colorful plate. So antioxidants are in colorful fruits and vegetables, and antioxidants help to neutralize free radicals, which can increase inflammation. I see a trend here, right? More inflammation in our body, more increase in risk of heart disease. So the more we lower our inflammation in our body as a whole, the better for all of us. And the recommendation currently is 7 to 9 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. How can we get 7 to 9 servings of fruits and vegetables every day? Well, completely possible. And sometimes it's a bit of a struggle, right, to get that much. So one of the tips that I use and really enjoy is I stick fruits and veggies in my smoothie, so I drink it. So I know that I get a power-packed punch of fruits and vegetables in my smoothie, and add some protein in there too, because I like that source of plant-based protein, and eat it as much as I can in my meals the rest of the day. Number 4, lower our refined carbohydrates. So like simple sugars, processed carbs, pasta breads, all that kind of stuff what that does is helps to manage our blood sugar, right? So kind of high blood sugar, or that dipping up and down, kind of crashing, can damage our blood vessels and nerves that control our heart muscle. So managing our blood sugar, having a really good like low glycemic carbohydrates that stabilize our blood sugar is really good for our heart. Number 5, coenzyme Q10 is a vitamin that we produce in our body, but also with diet and pollution and different chemical exposures can decrease the coenzyme Q10 in our body. So there's an increased need for it, especially as we age. We don't produce as much as we age. So also what's important to know about coenzyme Q10 is that taking statin drugs, which are to support us and sometimes needed, right, to deal with certain heart issues, can reduce coenzyme Q10 in our body. And what coenzyme Q10 does is it helps with muscle cell and energy production, and is also really important in our heart muscle. So coenzyme Q10 can really benefit as a supplement that we take as we age. All right, number 6, phytosterols. Plant sterols, plant sterols are things that are found in most plants. There are over 40 different types of these sterols. And there's a couple in particular that look very similar to cholesterol, but they're not. So when you take these plant sterols, they actually block cholesterol absorption from our digestive tract. So this is a way to naturally kind of block the amount of cholesterol that our body absorbs, especially if we have a higher cholesterol. So this is Shaklee's kind of used this technology in particular and created a product called cholesterol reduction complex that you take before you eat, and it helps to block the absorption of cholesterol during that meal that you're eating. So it's kind of a cool way to use science and nature to support our body in not, having high cholesterol. So that's a cool product and how that works. Vitamin D, I feel like always gets a mention for different health issues. Vitamin D has a growing number of studies. Sometimes we hear about this more with bone health. Vitamin D helps our body absorb calcium and phosphorus and magnesium. However, it also, how it works, helps to decrease our risk of heart attacks and congestive heart failure and strokes and all sorts of really good stuff for our heart as well. It's winter here, and where I live, we don't get a lot of sun. In particular, we're in this kind of what we say is north of the Mason-Dixon line. There's this kind of cutoff where we get even less UV sunlight rays. So we can really benefit from supplementing with vitamin D. All right, and I say that because we do get some vitamin D from our food, but a lot of that also comes from UV light and being out in the sunshine. All right, last 3 are important lifestyle things, such as reducing stress. Number 8, exercising, The actual American College of Sports Medicine, because I'm a personal trainer, can say this, guidelines for exercise and movement are 150 minutes per week, cardiovascular movement, which means a half hour, 5 days a week, and twice a week, some kind of strength training. It used to be like move first and then, yeah, strength training is good. And now I would say that, boom, people really consider strength training at the same level as cardiovascular movement and the importance of that. And really the goal is at least twice a week, all the muscles in your body, strength train. And you can do that with your body weight, and you can do that with weights, but just strength training in general, not just cardio. Number 10, I put this in here, to love yourself. Taking care of loving yourself, I would say, has many, many, many different benefits, including the motivation to take care of yourself and to reduce stress in your own body by appreciating it. And because Heart Health Valentine's love is in the air. So hope that's helpful to review and consider, and take a look if there's any other things in your life that you can be doing to create or to take your heart taken care of to the next level. Then here we go. All right. Thanks you all. Have a wonderful week. Bye.